Welcome to my life. Yep, this is actually going to happen. Hello my friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am very happy to see you again here and I'm very happy to know that you like my stories. So this is actually the first video that I'm making like a diary, hence the word episode 1 in the title of today's video. This means I don't actually know the answer that you can read in the title of today's video. But I'm sure that I will know the answer somewhere in my following videos. And I think I will know the answer somewhere around Christmas time when I'm going to post the final episode of my diary. And yeah, that's the time when we will know the answer to the question, will my Christmas actually be a disaster? This reminds me that if you want to stay updated with the situation and see the following episodes and logically the last episode where I will get to know the answer, you should subscribe to the channel, press the notification bell to stay updated and see everything as it goes until the end. Okay, let's start. Don't worry, this is not going to be another video where I'm telling about sad things, how blue I'm feeling about the upcoming Christmas. Although honestly I'm a little bit lying because it's sad and I'm devastated inside. Honestly, I've cried like a lot during the last weeks. I think I've cried a couple of buckets of tears because of that. But I'm not crying here. I'm not that kind of YouTuber who just switches camera on to cry. I'm not doing that. Don't worry, just continue watching. So straight to the facts. The beginning of the story actually is also the beginning of the pandemic in the world. I'm sure that we all had a lot of plans for this year's Christmas, but then the COVID-19 came and everything kind of changed. Also, me and my goalie had plans to meet during the Christmas time, during the New Year's time, and also we had finally an opportunity to travel somewhere together because our vacations never kind of stick together, so it was complicated and we didn't manage to travel anywhere except for one time when we went to Cyprus. But yeah, that's just off topic. So let's continue. So at that moment when the pandemic started, we thought like we still can make plans for autumn and winter because, you know, by that time everything will be fine, people will travel again, people will celebrate their birthdays, go to clubs, meet their friends in the bar, celebrate Christmas together. Yep, how naive. And by autumn it was clear that the COVID-19 will be sticking around for a while, so yeah, there might not be any exotic trips that we wanted to go to. I wasn't like very worried because, you know, my main goal was just to spend Christmas together with him, no matter if he's coming to Latvia or I'm going to Norway. We haven't like decided upon that yet. But then like with time we started to talk and we agreed that I will be going to Norway because you know, for him it would be quite complicated to come to Latvia, but yeah, that's not important here. My main goal was to be together with my goalie and to celebrate Christmas together, especially now that we have created our family traditions like gingerbread cookie decorations, putting up a Christmas tree. All of this just makes my heart so warm. Yeah, good times, good times. Now some facts. So, although all of the Europe was pretty much deep into this coronavirus situation, the countries were shut down, you already probably know everything from the news, from newspapers, websites, or wherever you are getting your information. Yeah, but also Latvia was shut down during the first wave of coronavirus, but then when it opened, the situation was very, very good. Like, we will constantly in the spectrum between being colored on the map in yellow or green. You might already know these colors. This means that Latvia was very safe, so I wasn't worried about traveling to Norway. As a matter of fact, as you already know from my previous videos, I traveled to Norway to meet Italy in August. So when I came back, I was quite confident that during Christmas time I'm going to go there again. And then November came. If you want to go away from this video because I'm talking too much about the coronavirus, which has already taken all the space of the internet and the world, and our conversations are more or less only about that, don't switch off, because I'm not here to talk about the virus. I'm going to tell you a story, at least the beginning of the story, and we will know the problem, why my Christmas probably will become a disaster. So actually, maybe we should avoid using the name coronavirus, but because in terms of this story, coronavirus can actually be considered as the Grinch of Christmas 2020. So going back to the November, the second wave of the pandemic started and the numbers in Latvia also started to grow. Ta-da! This meant that there will be restrictions regarding traveling in and out from Latvia. And also Norway started to put some kind of restrictions. So the difference now was that I can actually fly to Norway whenever I want, because no flights are cancelled, at least for one airlines that is traveling from Latvia to Norway, which is good. Good news! Yeah, the only problem is that because Latvia now is marked in red, there are new restrictions. So basically, I will tell you the facts. So first of all, which is the most easiest part, if I travel to Norway, I need to have a valid coronavirus test, negative test. Easy, I can do that. But despite the fact that I have this negative test with me, they will take me straight from the plane to, I guess, a taxi and get me to the nearest quarantine hotel where I have to stay in quarantine for 10 days. You know what quarantine means. It means that I'll have to stay into this hotel for 10 days in one room. They will provide me with everything I need, like food and all the basics. Another good thing is that Norwegian government is actually covering the largest parts of the expenses of your stay there in this hotel. However, you have to pay around 500 kroner for a day of your stay. In euros, it is around 50 euros per day. So this means that 10 days, 50 euros per day is 500 euros. I don't know how about you guys, but for me 500 euros is a lot, especially during Christmas. And yeah, that's a lot. And then after these 10 days, I can open the door, breathe the fresh air of the Norway and meet my goalie. That's the fact. Even if I decide to do all of this and stay these 10 days in the quarantine, in the hotel, there's another problem. You know, my vacation starts somewhere in the middle of December, which means that if I arrive at Norway and stay these 10 days of quarantine, I will basically be sitting in quarantine during Christmas and most probably also during the New Year's. Great. You know, guys, literally, I want to cry, I want to scream, I don't know what to do. But actually, there is no option that I can influence the situation, I can change the situation. Oh, Kosha. Help me! She doesn't care, as always. So the question now is there any tiny option that I can still hope to go to Norway as a normal person, without quarantine, without any problems, and meet my goalie? Well, the answer is tiny possibility. There is. Well, there are actually two options, yeah. They are very doubtable, but well, the first fact is Latvia's numbers of coronavirus cases should drop significantly in order to change the color on the map from red to yellow or green. This means that I will be able to travel to Norway and I will not have to stay in quarantine. The maximum, I guess, would be self-isolation, and self-isolation can be done together with my goalie, and I don't have any problem with self-isolation with him. The second option, which is also very doubtful, is that Norway could drop down a little bit their restrictions during Christmas time, because I'm 100% sure that these restrictions are preventing the holidays and together being for many families. I'm not the only one. But logically thinking, I understand that this, I guess, will not happen. All in all, I'm just like sitting here and hoping for things to change, for things to happen. And yeah, it's like in the song of Mariah Carey. I don't wanna laugh for Christmas, there is just one thing I need. Okay, I'm shutting up, I'm not singing. I know, it sounds horrible. Sorry! Just a disclaimer, I'm not judging here any country and its measures of virus prevention. I understand the importance and reasons. I also understand that there are more serious problems in the world regarding this topic. This video is about how all of this situation has changed my Christmas. It's a story about my Christmas 2020. Also, write me down in comments if you are in the similar situation during your Christmas holidays. And you can write comments here on my YouTube channel, or also you can write me a DM on Instagram. I will be very happy to chat with people who have the same situation. We can kind of cheer each other up and yeah, create our own devastated Christmas 2020 chat group. I think it sounds good. Yeah, it might help. Maybe we can kind of create our support group for people that are left home because of the situation in the world. So, the thing is, I will keep you updated with this story, how things are going, how am I holding on, if there are any changes regarding the restrictions and all the other stuff. And gradually we will go to the last video that I will update on the Christmas, and me and you, we all together will get the answer. Will my Christmas actually be devastated this year? And I truly hope that my last episode will be from Norway, where I'm saying, hi guys, this is me, I'm in Norway, it's Christmas time, and here is my goalie, and I will switch the camera to him and he will say hello. Okay, I think that's a wrap. That's the first episode, and yeah, I hope you have a lovely day. I'm actually having a lovely day because today I think I will try to set up my Christmas tree alone. Forever alone. And I think I will decorate my house just to keep the spirits up. And yeah, have a nice day and wait for the second episode and see you next time!